What's up, y'all? Crazy day today, man. Crazy day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, crazy day. Crazy day today. Got some crazy news. You know, and I just want to share a story with y'all, man. And I hope that I'm not judged in this story. I hope I'm not judged. I hope that you guys understand me and what's going on. And I just hope that you guys that just take the time to listen to me, man, because it's a sad day today. Sad day. You know what I mean? Sad day. You know what I mean? Fred was a friend. Fred is a brother, a father, a husband, and I'm gonna pay my respects in my way, and I'm gonna tell you a story that a regretful story. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't want to be judged and stuff, But Fred, I knew Fred for about I met him in 2000 and no, about over 10 years, about 10 years, Shout out to Jacquay. Jacquay called me, and Jacquay called me. Jacquay called me. Actually, Jacquay wrote me at 1:46. Said, "Yo, Fred just passed away, bro." And I said,
Yeah, bro. This happened like 30 minutes ago. I'm just reaching out to everybody that's close to the fam.
he told he reached out to me. Shout out to Jacquay. So I knew Fred for a while, man, and I'm gonna just share some pictures with y'all and tell you my story. You know, Fred is a lovable dude, man. You get around him, you love him, and he inspired me in a way, of you may not understand this, but the love that he showed for his wife is amazing. You know what I mean? Because they've been through it all, and they love each other. Like that's real love, man. And people think that love isn't real or love doesn't last anymore, but that's real love. Like same thing with my relationship. They have their understanding. They may have their ups and downs, but they ride for each other. So that's one thing that I admire about them. I knew Fred for a long time. I'm gonna share some pictures with y'all real quick. This is at this is at an event. You know, the event with Kayshawn versus DNA. You know what I mean? And I haven't seen him in a while. Kayshawn versus DNA. I think this is 2013. I haven't seen him about a couple of years and stuff. You know what I mean? And he was showing me like, you got your chains, and we were laughing, cracking jokes. This was at an event, URL event. This was the UFF. Yeah, I think it was UFF or I think it was UFF or things. I don't know. It was backstage show. It was up the stairs somewhere. You know what I mean? And this right here, this is when we did the on the road to T Rex versus Reed Dollars, and Fred was there when they first battled. He was there, and I'm in his house right here. I'm in his house in his orange couch, and he always tell me like nobody comes to my crib, Flip. Nobody comes to my crib, so you special. And that meant a lot to me, man. I was in his crib, and it was a great feeling, man. We sat down, we talked to him about his life, his wife, and we was laughing, and we talked about Rex and Reed Dollars, and it was fun. You know what I'm saying? This right here was in the club. This was in the club right here. I forgot when it was, but it was in the club. You know, was laughing about it. And take pictures. This was in Perfections. And I was really no Starlets, because that's Kev behind me. This was in Starlets, man. And we was in there. This was before. This was pre 2013. This was before I saw him at the flip thing at the K Shine versus DNA. This is before. We were just laughing and talking. He's like, "What you doing in here?" He was on a run, not run like that, but he was on a promo run and talking about his music and stuff. And I was just like, "I'm in here chilling." I'm promoting this record and stuff, and we laughed about it, man. It was a great feeling. And this right here is the same thing, same T-Rex and stuff like that, and we just chopping it up, man. Haven't seen him in a while, like I told y'all, and just a great feeling, man. Great feeling to see him. Great energy. People like that with great energy, you want to keep around you. You know what I mean? He had a great energy. He had a positive outlook on life. Of course that he asthma and those issues. I really can't say the word, but y'all know what he succumbed to. He succumbed to the CV, and when you first hear that he got it, and you hear your friend and knowing him and knowing the complications. He told me and stuff like that. He used to be in the hospital, and then even when he was in the hospital with his daughter, he'd tell me, knowing that he got it. In this situation, you're like, I hope he pulled through because he's such a good dude. And like, he's a good dude. Like, Fred is a solid dude, man. He gotta beat this. That's how you thinking in your mind. Fred gotta beat this. Fred gotta beat this. Because certain people are just so genuine and good. I've never heard anything bad about him. And this is why, I'm kind of reluctant sharing this story with y'all that I'm about to tell. And but I never heard anything bad about him. Always good, always smiling, always was involved with things and, shared kind words with me, and that meant a lot to me. Always gave me my flowers, as they say, or always saluted me, when he saw me. I remember asking him to get on a record called Faded. And I'm like, he like, yo, Flip, I'm like, yo, Fred, I need you to do it for me, man. This was like 2010. He just did a record with Joey, F1 Joe. Waka cousin, y'all know Joey. He did a record with Joey and Waka. And I'm like, yo, I need that, Fred. I need it. I need you on Faded. It's me, Young Prince. I sent him the record. And he was like, yo, Flip, man, I look out for you, man, but you got to make it make sense. And him saying that to me, right, taught me something about business, because he broke everything down as far as like what was going on. And he was honest with me, like, yo, you my man and stuff like that. And I got so much things going on. I went to the studio and I saw everything going on. I got so much things going on for me to take the time and do this for you. You know what I mean? I'm taking out of my time. Like, he broke things down for me, because initially you take it personal, like, yo, why you don't want to look at what's up, man? Like, what's going on? Why? Like, I need this favor. We had a rapport at the time. We laugh and have fun, and I need this favor. And he was like, he explained things as far as a business standpoint to me. He explained it and he explained and he put things in a perspective, because sometimes we have two of these and one of these for a reason. And a lot of times when you're strong in your mind, you use this a lot. Like, yeah, I know Rihanna. When you really don't know that much. And that's the truth. Like, what? You try to use that, and I guess it's a Queens thing, or we try to use these things as our tool to win. But not really taking the time to understand and look at things from a different perspective. And, when you look at things from, that's the thing of looking at things from a different perspective. And somebody like that's so nice and positive, you can't really get mad at them. And when you find things to get mad at them about, you regret. So you end up living in regret. So it was the Faded record. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? I need you to do that record for me. He explained to me that he couldn't do it for free. He explained to me why but he gave me a great price. And at the time, I just didn't have it like that. I didn't have it like that at that time. You know what I mean? It was like a year and some change in our friendship. I just didn't have it like that. I was just really trying to fake it till I make it. Really trying to use my words to get me through things, because it had helped me since then. My T-Mobile deal, I spent all that money. I spent a lot of money on my T-Mobile deal. So I just would try to use my words and my slickness, but you try to do that, and he explained to me like, yo, Flip, come on, Flip, you know what I mean? And chill. Like, chill out, Flip. Like, this is what's going on and stuff like that. And this is the picture right here where we laughed about it. We talked about it. He said, you felt the way, man? I said, yeah, man, you didn't look out for me. He said, you look like you're doing good. And he opened my shirt. You know what I'm saying? You look like you're doing good. I'm all right. These what these pictures mean. You know what I'm saying? That, because we talked about that at that battle. And then this one too, he was explaining to me or reiterating, because you feel the way I got in my feelings. I was in my feelings like, come on, man. I want him to do the record. He just did a hot record. Joey hot at the time. Shatik is filming. Everybody coming together, and I'm like, yo, I want to be part of that. So I had a record. I know the record that's out was called Faded. We be faded. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, do that, but we saw each other. And I think K-Shine, and whenever K-Shine and DNA battled, you know what I mean? Let me just look at that. Whenever K-Shine and DNA battled, I think that's 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. Give me a second. 7 years ago. Yeah. That's 2013. So this is 2013. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we talked about it, because I didn't, so like, met him in 10. Asked him to do the record in 11. Got in my feelings. You know what I mean? Because I usually get in my feelings. I'm not perfect. And then he explained to me, and we talked about it. He explained to me, and you smiled. But this is not my regretful story. That's not my regretful story. Pardon me, y'all. My regretful story is recent, and so, I feel crazy. I do. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I feel crazy. I feel bad, because in my mind, I'm trying to clean it up of me feeling away. I'm trying to clean it up and tell myself like, yo, Flip, man, you alright feeling away, and it's alright, it happens. But feeling away about something that's so minute, because in your mind you think you're on this big pedestal, it's corny. And that's what bothers me, and I'm gonna share it with you. So earlier this year, January 5th, I wrote Fred, yo, what's up, it's Queenzflip. He said, Flip, Happy New Year, King. I see you killing that podcast stuff. Proud of you, my brother. I said, thank you, my brother. How can we get you on the show? I've been reached out to you there. He said, let's do it. I said, what about your schedule? He said, I'm free. Then I told him to proper protocol. So the day that he's supposed to come, which was on the 9th, he told me he had to go to his house. Something went down. He apologized. He said, he wasn't able to make it to the interview. And then I felt the way, because it was like, You showed me a lot of love. You said you watch it. You know how important these interviews is. And I felt that, Basco had told me, yo, Fred haven't reached out. I didn't speak to Fred. Fred has not reached out. So I reached out to him, and that's what I was mad about. I reached out to him, and I was just mad, like, yo, I had to reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? And I was just in my feelings. And I'm like, at the time, I'm like, and we making moves and stuff, and Fred is my man, and just support to come chop it up. And but it was an emergency. He wrote he had an emergency in his house. He was downtown, so I said, so should we 86 it? And he said, yeah, sorry, bro, because he supposed to be at 9 o'clock. This conversation, he responded to me at 9:54. So I was in my feelings a little bit. So I didn't respond. I didn't say nothing. And he apologized. I remember me feeling away, like, man, I feel away. But it eats me up bad because this man paid me his flower, gave me my flowers while he was alive by saying, yo, I see what you doing your thing. And my ego kicked in once again. And it's this ego thing that I'm always going through, this whole ego thing that makes me end up being in a situation like this where I feel bad. And I wrote him, I said, yo, Fred, make sure you beat this. Man, you're strong. Take your time. Take it day by day. I'm praying for you, bro. I texted him that when I saw that he was it was kind of like, not phony, but not phony. Because it's like, I felt the way, but then I saw that he was sick, so that all went out the window. But why did I have to feel away in the first place? So, I've been beating myself up today, like why I had to feel away. And I'm human, but how much times I'm going to make an excuse about me being human, not looking at things from a different perspective. Because I have forgotten things before. I have moved around, and I have, supposed to do an interview, and I didn't do it. But when it happened to me, I remember me feeling away. I remember telling G Money and Basco, like, man, I'm good, man. That's my man, but I'm not, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do an interview again. I don't want to reschedule it. That's what bothers me. Because I could have rescheduled it. And I could have talked to him and made a joke out of it, but I was in my ego and my pride, bro. And now, look where I'm at, here on live, sharing the story. And the reason why I come on live to share the story is because, this is a way to get it out. Talk to the people, get so much different perspectives. But in all reality, that's just feel corny. I feel corny. You know what I mean? I feel corny, bro. And I feel corny because, I don't know. I just feel corny. He gave me my flowers. He gave me my flowers while I was here. He said, yo, Flip, I watching the podcast, and I see what you're doing. And when Fred did that, man, it felt good coming from him. Like, it's like, yo, because look, and the thing is, like, I look at these pictures, right, over the years of our friendship, like this one, this right here, and I look at this picture, right, and this bothers me the most because it was 4 years ago, but he let me in his crib, right? And I'm smiling, we laughing. He let me in his house, and we laughing, we having fun, and then it's like, when I look at this, it's like, that's my man, Flip. That's your man. Why you feel away? And it's just, yo, let me tell you something, man. And I'm all over the place. Forgive me. Let me just tell you something to the kids out there, man, that's listening, that's paying attention. And I want you to understand this. Try to give people their flowers while they're alive. Try to tell people while they're alive that you love them. If nothing is that detrimental or nothing happened that's crazy, you don't need to cause an issue. You don't need to feel away. You just, I'm pretty sure Fred is a good dude. If I explained to Fred, like, yo, Fred, I felt the way, Fred would have said, yo, Flip, come on, Flip, you're bugging. I'll make it happen. But that's ego. Don't allow your ego to put you in a position like this, where you get a call and I'm calling people close to the family and you feel like crap. Because you felt the way. And I was praying and hoping that, he beat the situation. Of course, YouTube guidelines wouldn't allow me to say the word. He beats it so I can make a joke about it. Like, yo, man, how you that's what I do. And he'll Flip, man, something happened, chill out. That's what I was hoping. And then now I'm here, feeling bad, looking crazy, and just telling y'all my story. And recently I don't like leaving my lives without giving a message to the kids and to the kids. Don't allow your ego to overshadow or allow your ego to put tints on your eyes. Don't allow your ego to put tints on your eyes where you don't see what the real is. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow your ego to do that. Don't allow your ego to put tints on your eyes so you won't see what the real is. Because in all reality, how much times am I going to say that I'm human? How much times are we going to use that excuse for something when we know what's right or what's wrong? How much time you say, I'm a human being, I can feel away? How much times are you going to say that? How much times am I going to say that? Knowing that person or knowing a person, that could have just simple. Don't internalize things. Don't internalize things. Don't internalize your issues. Like, yo, I feel, because I feel bad right now. This ain't no front, ain't no fake. I feel bad. I feel crazy. And I feel crazy because it's like, yo, it's Fred, yo. I feel crazy because it's like, it's bad enough my man couldn't beat the CV. But I feel crazy because I remember feeling away. And I could have just talked to him. So to all the people, don't internalize things. Don't hold things in. Talk about it. Give it some time to talk about it. And give your flowers. I'll take anything to tell my brother that, yo, I love you, bro. That's what he tell me. Told me he loved me. Proud of my brother. You know what I'm saying? The last conversation when I go up is 2016, March 12th. I was the first one on this number. 4 years ago. Yeah. So, listen, man. I appreciate the donations. I really feel like I just want to, no disrespect. I will read them, aloud another day. You know what I mean? I just don't want to put this about donations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Please don't disrespect to the brothers. I'll read them on the other blog. I promise. Just remind me. I see Camberell. I see Ricky Patrick. I got your messages. Thank you. Thank you. And it's so crazy that good people like that, that's nice like that. Everybody got, you can't get, that's nice like that and stuff like that. Never really got where he was supposed to be. But everybody loved him. Everybody came to him. Everybody liked to be around him. From Capo, from Joe, from everybody. Because he just has that spirit. He do. He has a great spirit. He has a great heart. And it's so crazy that, I remember Side note, I remember we was all talking about this stuff and we were saying, yo, do you know anybody that got this? Do you know anybody that's suffering from this? And everybody didn't believe it, and now it's really hitting close to home. It's hitting close to home. And it's just hit close to home, man. Yeah. Yeah. So rest in peace, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You know, it's my message. I do come on here to, to talk about a lot of things. I come on here to talk about things, and it's just my way to talk because it just allows you to talk without nobody talking back. It allows you to vent to people without, or to vent and people's watching without nobody responding, because a lot of times we just want people to hear instead of talk. If you talk to a family, they have an opinion, or you talk to a friend, they may have an opinion, whether positive or bad. Sometimes you don't want an opinion. Sometimes you just want to talk. This is why therapists get paid a lot of money. So this is why I come here. Rest in peace, my brother Fred. I'm gonna go sit down and think about this. I hope that I was honest enough for Fred to. I know he's watching down and stuff like that, and it make what made me feel crazier, and I'm gonna keep it 100. What made me feel crazy is this part right here from Jacquay.
Yeah, bro. This happened like 30 minutes ago. I'm just reaching out to everybody that's close to the fam.
That.
Yeah, bro. This happened like 30 minutes ago. I'm just reaching out to everybody that's close to the fam.
And it's like, I'm close to the fam, close to him, and I felt a way about something so little, about an interview. About a flip the script interview that he missed because of an emergency. And I was just like, yo, I feel away because he could have called, he could have let me know. We all went to the studio, me, Basco, G Money, E-Bach, Amina, everybody was there. Yeah. So, it is what it is, This is what's, this is, life is crazy. Life is crazy, man. I want to send my condolences to his family, to his wife, to his daughter. And, I'm sure, like, give me a second, y'all. Sorry. I'm sure people gonna be there. You got a lot of people that's gonna be there. I'm gonna try my best to to be there for him and his family, and just try my best or whatever I can contribute, man. But I just need to think to myself, man. I need to think to myself. I don't know if my message got out there, and I know I'm being repetitive. Forgive me. But like I said earlier, this stuff is real. What's going on out here? I can't really say what I really want to say as far as like that, because y'all know what's going on. But it's hitting home. Just stay safe out there, y'all. Once again, I want to send my condolences to his wife, his daughter, his family. Try to be there the best way we can to support them, to support him, to support his cause. you know, if anybody was affected by something like this, similar to the situation, man, my condolences to you and your family. And just to the youths, once again, don't allow your ego to put tints over your eyes or your glasses. Don't allow your ego to put you in a position where you end up living in regret. You know, where you end up sitting here like this, sad face, and when you was just smiling and, you know, your mood change. Don't allow it. Stay strong. Be true to yourself. And remember, nothing is ever too big for you to sit down and talk about when you're friends or family. Queens.